Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome yourselves back to the ECC. And of course, we've got ourselves two matches for today's broadcast, both in Division 2, of course. Starting off today, we'll be having Little Rockets and CLAT Academy facing off, and then right after, we'll be having Ascension against DSCA. So that's our schedule for tonight. Of course, my name is Faith, your caster for tonight, and behind the scenes, of course, can't forget about Timmy, who's providing the stream here to you guys to watch here. So before we get any further into our matches today, in particular our first match, Little Rockets and CLAT Academy, of course I feel like I need to stress the importance of today's games. Of course, we're in week 10. This is the week intended for postponed matches to be played, and here's two of them here today. And of course, these matches are going to be crucial to deciding who makes it to playoffs, because I'm looking at the league table right now, and Division 2 is just so insanely close. Like, I think so far, Expansion Academy and DSD have both definitely secured spots, but all the teams from 3rd place to 7th can contend for playoffs here. And it just shows how insane Division 2 is right now. And thanks to, of course, the man himself, Alpha U, of course, we've got a couple playoff scenarios that I'll read out real quick. Of course, if either Ascension or Little Rockets lose 2 games, or in other words, if their games go to Game 5, Snakebite will end up qualifying for playoffs. That's one of the scenarios. And of course, for Ascension, we know that if they win their game 3-0 or 3-1, they will end up securing playoffs instead. And of course, there's many more scenarios we can go over, but we've not got all the time in the world for that. So anyways, we'll now head into our first game of the day. That'll be Little Rockets versus CLAT Academy. And oh boy, this is going to be a really juicy matchup. So of course, I'll quickly go over the lineups. On the Little Rockets side, we have Bart, Timbo, 2K, Soulshot, and Just Say CJ. And on CLAT Academy, the Spanish side, I'm going to butcher a couple of these names, so be ready. We've got Ribber, Vito, Stark, Gaste, Alexon, and Carco. So those are the lineups we've got to work with today. Of course, where they are in the standings, Little Rockets, they are currently at 3-3. And they're 7th in the standings, but I believe they still have some kind of chance of making playoffs if they can get some really good results. They can definitely contend for those spots. And CLAT Academy, who they themselves are in a good position as well. I'm only just above Little Rockets in the standings at 5-2. So yeah, those are the standings for those two teams. It's going to be a really close matchup, I believe. Whereas Little Rockets, they are a bit behind on games, but they are playing some games over the next few days. I believe they just played one yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So, I think now we will dive into the predictions for this game. And this one's kind of tough to call, to be honest, because I'm not really seeing both these teams play in a little while. But what I can do is bring up their previous matches and see how they've been getting on. Of course, look at the set of Little Rockets. They still got 3 matches to play. Their first of 3 the next few days being this game right here. Of course, they've not had the best of results. They got 2 of the ones from forfeits, and the only actual one they got was against the Gadalian Solatris side. I completely butchered that. I do apologize. And then the only other games they played, they got swept by both Ascension and DSA and lost 3-1 to Snakebite. So not having the best run of form. Hopefully they could pick it up here. As for CLAT Academy though, they did suffer a 3-0 loss to Expansion Academy in their most recent matchup. And yeah, but they have managed to beat Snakebite as well, 3-2, and also get some wins against the lesser opposition, even getting a 3-1 win against Ascension, who's currently a contender for playoffs as well. So it's going to be tough to determine. So I'm going to kind of go with a bit of a gambly pick here. I think for this one, I'm going to go with the CLAT side, I think. I'm not really sure who to go for here, so but they're further up in the standings. You know, I feel like they've got some more convincing results. You know, in their games, whereas Little Rockets, they've not only had 1 proper win so far this season. And yeah, it's going to be, I think that's what's going to be for CLAT, of course. They've got the more favourable record, so they've got less pressure on them, really, in this one. And actually, I need to make a correction, because they are 5-3 right now, not 5-2. Completely disregarded the forfeit loss they had as well. So yeah, but still a pretty good position. They are tied up with the likes of Ascension and Lynx Clan as well in terms of win-loss record. But I think, yeah, CLAT Academy will be having this one. I believe we'll put this, I think we'll give it a 3-2. I think this one will go to Game 5, I hope. We will have to see though, but I expect this one to be somewhat close between these two teams. So I'm just going to check. We do have all the players in the lobby, I can see here, so I think we are ready to get into this one. Of course, this is going to be Little Rockets versus CLAT Academy in Division 2. We'll see you guys back after the short map animation. Alright, we are into the first series of the day. Low Rockets and CLAT Academy taking on each other. Of course, the mixed European side of Low Rockets looking to challenge Spanish side in this game. So the ball going into the CLAT half. It is cleared away by Alex though, and it is looking to go right into the net. Not really sure what happened here. We will have another look at this, but yeah, Lightning Strike just said in the chat, nice fake, but yeah, Barty couldn't catch up to that one, and Alex, I think, faked out a Lightning Strike on the ground there. Yeah, not the start Little Rockets were looking for there, but CLAT Academy, they'll take that any day. Doesn't matter how you get the goal as long as it goes in. Yeah, with only 20 seconds gone, they are 1-0 up in this, but Little Rockets are looking to respond as they get the ball into the box, but it is cleared out straight away. Now Korko and Alex both jumping for that. River is last man back, does play it well though, gets a pass. The attacking player now just booms it down in the field. CJ will be getting to that one. The Lightning Strike trying to pass it over to Barty, who gets a shot on net, but Korko will put this one into the corner. Now looking to follow it up again. The demo from Lightning Strike onto Korko can hopefully open up a bit of space. As it is close to the side. Now here comes CJ. Can't find contact on the ball. Now Korko clearing it off his own corner. And here comes Barty trying to get into the middle, but Alex is going to be there. Now Korko on this ball. No boost to work with though. Lightning Strike will get it. Now Alex bringing it onto the backboard. River does drop it down off the line. CJ saves it, and Barty blocks a follow-up shot. Great defense on Low Rockets. They're looking for the counter-attack as it is played off the backboard. Lightning Strike can't get to that. Now Barty gets a demo. CJ tries to pass it over. Good idea, but the pass is intercepted pretty easily. As CJ pops it high over the crossbar. Barty is up for it, puts the center, but Lightning Strike is playing a bit back. But I think he got faked out by Korko there, and it will be the shot there for Korko to get his second goal. And Lightning Strike, I think he pushed up a bit too much as the third man. He must have been expecting Korko to chip it up instead of just putting it along the grounds. And yeah, just a bit too much aggression from Lightning Strike, I think. And now a minute and a half gone. CLAT extend their leads. Some good stuff in there. Now Korko looking for the third. River does get a follow-up, and it is 3-0. Oh boy, CLAT getting off to a brilliant start in this game. Yeah, defense just a bit shoddy there. Barty did clip the post, and he couldn't get himself back into position to save that follow-up shot. CLAT getting the start he needs in this one, and now Lightning Strike looking to play it out. Korko will look to pick it up. Lightning Strike actually wins that 50, and Barty has a shooting chance. He will take it. Low Rockets finally get a response. And yeah, Korko did get beat to that. Lightning Strike had a very favourable 50, and Barty was in a good position for that one, and he will definitely take it any day of the week. So Low Rockets, they've got a chance in this one. Of course, the first game is very crucial in a series, and Lightning Strike looking to extend that lead, but it is blocked again. And now here he comes once more, puts it into the box, but Korko has an easy clear, puts it across. And now No one following it up just yet. Corker will go himself instead. It's now Barty missing that ball. River does have the ball on top of his hood, but nice strike is there. Now Alex getting blocked by CJ. Corkle putting it onto the back wall. Now Corkle again following it up, looking for the air dribble, but did not have much control over it. And CJ clearing it into the side. Lightning strike looking to put it center. Doesn't find a touch, but it will still end up in the hands of a teammate. They'll look to put a shot on there. It's weak though, and River will be the one making that save. Actually, it is Corkle. Both the players were on that one. Difficult to tell who's going to get it. But they do get out nevertheless. Now Corkle looking to run this one down the field. CJ in the defense, puts it to the sidewall for Barty, who booms it downfield. River the last man, does get a touch on it, and it should do just fine, as Alex will be able to pick it up. But that demo should hopefully grant a bit of possession over, but Corkle just stops it. But all three players in the corner, they do manage to get it clear though, as no one was really pressuring that ball. And now Alex is up for it, tries to get a shot, but it is blocked away. Now here comes River, puts it onto the side wall. It is dropping into the box. Barty and Lightning Strike in the same position, not what they really are looking for here. Now Barty accidentally free flips into that one, but the ball will be pushed out, but they don't have much control over it. And River just basically gives possession over. Barty will look to pick this one up, but Corkle with a challenge. Now Lightning Strike out onto the right wing. River clearing it out, tries to find Corkle. He couldn't find the touch though. Now Lightning Strike has the ball, trying to dribble it out. And again, the demos coming out from the Little Rockets. They are getting them, but they can't capitalize off of them. They just don't seem to come at the opportune moment, really. And now Barty looking to push this one out. It is put past him, but CG is there for the follow-up. And now the follow-up shot is not there. It's put onto the backboard by Barty. And here comes Lightning Strike for the follow-up to get a second for the Little Rockets. It's a good play there. There was the whiff on that ball, but Barty, a great backboard pass, realised there was no one there. And Lightning Strike was quick to find the shot. So now 1 minute and 9 seconds on the clock. The Little Rockets, they can surely come back into this. Just got to take the opportunities when they come. It's now Corkle, it's a shooting chance, but it is wide. CG will get the clear. And Lightning Strike with a good bump, but River is going to cover for that perfectly. Now here comes Barty. He is taking this one down the field. Gets a touch into the centre, but CJ backflips. And that'll be an opportunity gone. Now Corkle with the air dribble. Lightning Strike. He did not really need to jump for that. And it will grant a chance over to CLAT, but they can't find a shot on net, unfortunately. Now Lightning Strike putting it high. CJ will follow us up. Putting it over to the right. Looking to follow up himself, but River with the clear. And now here comes a double commit from the Little Rockets. Not what they're really wanting here, as time is of the essence for them. Just 20 seconds left to go. Can they find the goal? As Corkle does get his one into the box. Two players up for the Little Rockets, and it's just in front of the net. Barty is really awkward, but they do get it out in the end. And the counter attack, the net was open. I don't think CJ realised that though. And River will find the clear, and Lightning Strike looking to just get it to a teammate if possible. Barty makes the challenge. He needs to keep this up, but Alex with the challenge. Still in the air. It is possible. But River is up for it. He will surely try to kill it. And Barty puts it into his own half. And that will be CLAT Academy. By the skin of their teeth, does fend off the comeback from Little Rockets. Now 1-0 up in this series. But Little Rockets, they're looking pretty decent right now. We'll see what they can do going into the second game. Well, game 2 starting up here. Low Rockets, they did try to find a bit of a comeback in that last game, but they couldn't make it all the way. But they do look a lot better now compared to the start of this game 1. So we'll see what they can do coming into the second game. As this ball is rolling down the field, it is on target, and Riverwall does make the challenge on CJ. And again, an early start for CLAT Academy. Of course, CJ was pushed up a bit too much. Perhaps didn't expect such a big win on that 50, and yeah, he definitely doesn't want to be putting the ball across his own net. I think he could have just went to the left side of the ball and taken it into his own corner. It would have been a much safer play. But yeah, he just put himself in a really awkward position for that. And now, CLAT Academy, they do have themselves a 1-0 lead. The Little Rockets still trying to get themselves back into this one now. They got some ground to make up here as Corco is a bit awkward for the net, but CJ will make the challenge now. But now they're looking to play it down the field. Corco has a passing option here, but he looks to take it himself over the defense, and Alex will finally come in for a potential shot, but just couldn't get the right contact tonight. I would have liked to see an infield pass there, really, from Corco. He seems to be going for a lot of these flashy solo plays, but I feel like the pass was the better option in that scenario. He had one in the middle ready for that, and he could have really had a great chance to score, but nevertheless, they still hold on to the lead. 1 minute has passed. And still, Low Rockets struggling to find anything in this game. But they're looking to push now. Corco, let's get the win in the challenge. Barty onto the backboard. Lightning Strike is up as well. Now Barty with a follow-up, but it is set wide of the net. And now Corco does manage to boom this one out. Has 7 boosts to work with. What can he do with it? Does force a 50. And puts it into the box for his team. Ribber is up for this. Off the crossbar and down, but it bounces out. As Low Rockets dodge a bullet there as Ribber puts this one into the middle. Corco is up, it is into the corner. And now Barty on his own. He does get challenged by Ribber quite early. Of course, I feel like CLAT, they're playing so aggressive so far in this game. And it is working out so well for them. They're just shutting down opportunities pretty early from Little Rockets. Just denying the space. As now Lightning Strike looking to get an opportunity, but he decides to leave it due to lack of boost. Now Barty with a weak touch into the corner. Ribber will try to take his time, baiting in the attackers. Now Lightning Strike with a shot on net. CJ trying to follow it up. This one just hanging in the box. As Ribber flicks it over one. Corco puts it into the corner. And he looks to go for the follow-up, puts it into the box for Alex, and he will be taking that. The second goal for CLAT Academy coming out. And yeah, Corco was a great play there. Good speed on that one. I just saw that positioning on the Low Rockets was quite poor. There was no one on the back post. They were both clumped up together, the two defenders. And he just had to get past them, and Alex has a wide open net to shoot at. It's great vision there from Corco to get that one. And now half the game left, Low Rockets. Just having a look at it, they've only had 2 shots this game compared to the 4 of CLAT Academy. Not had their fair share of chances, really. The chances that they have had have not been that great, but now Lightning Strike actually didn't put that one in. It was Barty. I thought Lightning Strike got the touch on that, but we'll see this. Oh, I did go off the sidewall, see. And I think, yeah, no one could just get a touch on that ball. This was the sidewall and in. So yeah, it was a bit of a lucky goal perhaps, but again, Low Rockets still just take anything they can get, really. They do manage to find one sort of past the defense of CLAT. This one's now into the box. CJ is up for this, but Corco, he is up for it too, but both of them miss it. And Ribber trying to get to this one, can't find a touch. Now double commit on the side of Low Rockets, they find a touch thankfully. Now CJ putting it into the middle, Corco does get the touch out. Now Barty could have easily challenged that one actually, but decided to play it safe. Now possession over to Low Rockets. Lightning Strike with a shot! Great placement on that one to tie it up. Yeah, this was a great touch from CJ, just into the sidewall to get his center. Great speed on it, and then Lightning Strike read it so well. It was a very nice shot. And now a minute 56 left. Low Rockets didn't take them much time to get back into this game. And I think CLAT will be kicking themselves if they do drop this game, because they had a pretty comfortable lead and they just let it slip. Now Low Rockets, they'll be looking to take the lead now as it is a double commit on their side. Now Corco picking this one up, let's flick it. Now Ribber has a shot on net, but Lightning Strike there to save it. Now this one being blasted cross field. Barty will get the clear out. As now Lightning Strike gets the block as well. Quite a lot of pinches going back and forth down the field. And now here comes Barty. Off his own backboard to get it out. And Ribber and Corco both going for that. And it is yet another double commit on the sides of Little Rockets. Both teams getting a little bit panicky, I feel like. You just need to calm it down a little. Even though these double commits, they don't grant any dangerous opportunities to the opposing side, really. Still need to clean up on it. There's no need to do it. They would gain an advantage had they not done it. And now that demo of Lightning Strike will be rendered useless here, as the shot does come out from Alex, who did pick it up off the demolition. Now Barty, bit of a weak touch off the backboard. CJ will be up for this. 40 seconds on the clock. Alex will be taking this one. He has 0 boost to work with. CJ will challenge. The Ribber just stopping it, trying to buy a bit of time. Gets the block as well. Good stuff to buy his teammates a little bit of time to rotate and get into position. And it will keep the Low Rockets stuck in their half. 20 seconds. They might just decide to hold on and just force overtime to reset. Of course, they can't give up any goals though, as time is running out. Overtime is on the horizon. Alex putting it center. Barty will get it out. It's still dangerous. Now Lightning Strike looking for a potential attack opportunity, but Corco just shuts it down. Now CJ just plays it down. The smart move to get the reset for overtime. And Low Rockets, this is going to be important for them. If they can score the next goal, they will tie it up. Otherwise, CLAT Academy will be ahead in the series as Alex gets the goal to secure game 2. Just a great solo play. CJ was late on that challenge, and Lightning Strike couldn't save it off the crossbar, unfortunately. And CLAT Academy, that is them 2-0 up in the series. Great way to clutch it out in the end after letting that lead slip. And now Low Rockets are going to be kicking themselves a little bit there, but we'll see if they can make the reverse sweep happen as we head into game 3. Well, as we advance into game 3, the Snakebite boys will be cheering now as they have secured playoffs, as Low Rockets have dropped 2 games, so congratulations to them. I know Timmy, our streamer, is going to be happy about that one. But now we'll be seeing if the CLAT side can close out this game though, because Low Rockets will be looking to just salvage what they can out of this series, potentially reverse sweep, but CLAT looks so strong right now, and I've came out clutch. So coming into this game, there's a bit of back and forth to start out, but Alex will be looking to get this clear off the bat, but he misses it. Barty has a chance. And Lightning Strike comes in for that one. Now Corco gets it past the one, trying to get past the second potentially, but he doesn't get the recovery he wants. Now Alex just clearing it down the line. CJ will be there for that one. Now trying to play it out. Look for the second touch. He does get it, and he could potentially get a shot here, but Ribber will be there to clear it out. So just back and forth here in the first minute. No team getting really any good chances so far. Of course, it is a crucial game for both of these teams. Of course, CLAT, they do want to secure it in this game, but Low Rockets, they want to get themselves back into this series if possible, as CJ does drop it down into the box, but yeah, no team needs to follow up for that one, unfortunately. And now double commit on the side of Low Rockets, but Lightning Strike, he could make this work actually, he has a chance, but couldn't get the read, unfortunately. double commits shouldn't really work out as well as it did there. Could have been even better for them by getting a goal, but yeah, they won't find anything from that one. And now here comes Barty trying to get his center, but Ribber will get the touch. Now lightning strike. So let's put it into the middle for Ribber, unfortunately. Now Barty, not a great clear from him. Will grab Corco an open net. And again, the defense of Little Rockets, I feel like it is letting them down right now. Barty, I think he wants to hit it more to the left if possible into his own corner, but he decided to just put it in front of the goal. And Corco will just take that one. He'll say thank you very much. And now a failed kickoff there from CJ. I think he wanted to do the fast kickoff potentially, but didn't work out for him. But thankfully for him, it will not grant CLAT anything. So Corco plays it out to the side. I think he wants to go for this himself. He's going for loads of solo plays so far this series. And it has worked out for them. It's now Ribber trying to get this one, but lightning strike with the touch. CJ putting this one middle potentially, but the bounce is not working out for him. And Ribber with a great doink. And now Corco has the ball on him. Barty with zero boost gets the block. CJ out to the right side, but lightning strike turns the wrong way. Couldn't get up to that ball. And now Barty trying to get to this one. Corco does whiff, unfortunately, because of that miss from Barty. Now lightning strike has a chance, but he misses the ball. It is a bit of a scramble right now, but Corco will control it. And yet and again, another double commit for the Little Rockets. They need to sort out their communication if they want to get back into this one, because it's been a problem for them so far. Even though they're 2 games down, they still need to have some confidence in them. They know they can bring it to the CLAT side. They've only lost both these games by 1 goal. It's just they need to sort out these issues. They've, you know, 2 of them been going for the ball so many times across this series. And so now we have 2 minutes left. The CLAT side, they have a goal lead still, and they will look to hold on to it as Ribber tries to play it center. Now Alex with the shot on net, lightning strike blocks it, and CG will try to get it clear out, which you will. Now Ribber putting this one into the corner. Barty, not the best touch in the world, and the infield pass. Alex puts onto the crossbar, follow from Corco will be there. Now the counter attack, Ribber on 0 boost, but lightning strike can't find a shot on net. That was scary for CLAT. Now Barty with a shot, lightning strike will win the 50-50. And the equaliser here, a minute 23 left on the clock. Was Barty's first shot wasn't enough, but lightning strike just came in. He decided not to rotate out, but said turn on it. He did see that chance. That was a really important goal for the Little Rockets if they want to get back into this one. As now CJ gets it out. Alex puts it onto the backboard, but Barty will be getting this one away. And now Corco dropping it down. CJ will block it again. But CLAT still moving forward. They have very aggressive rotation right now. They're just denying every clear, and finally one slips past as Alex is quite far back. But he's going to play it slow, no need to rush. We'll get it past Barty and potentially have the ceiling to get a second, but Corco will come in. Perhaps Alex did call for him to go for that, and now Ribber has a shot. He puts it onto the backboard instead. Lightning strike will get this clear though. Now Corco out to the sides. We'll get the second touch on this and potentially a third. I think he interfered too much with that play as now Alex will come in. 30 seconds on the clock. CJ with that miss will grant Ribber the center. And now Ribber has an open net. Corco will come in to take it though. And it is 2-1 here to CLAT Academy with 23 seconds left. The pressure pays off for them. Just beat out all of the defenders, took them all out of the game. And Corco has that open net to shoot at. And he's been really doing everything on the offense here. That's the second goal of the game. And yeah, CLAT has done a great job to capitalize off of the defensive mistakes of Little Rockets. There's now Corco looking for his third. He saves his flip for a bit too long though, and it does expire. And now CJ with a counter-attacking chance, but he can't get control of the ball. The time is running out. Little Rockets, they've got to make the play now, but Corco will clear it out. Still possible for them, but CJ can't find a touch, and here comes lightning strike, but this will surely touch down. But he's trying to keep it up, but it will just die. And CLAT Academy, the 3-0 sweep for them. What a series. And despite all the games being close, they're the ones that clutched up and took out the wins. So well played to CLAT Academy. And of course, Ribber just saying hashtag light it up in the chat. even though you guys on stream can't see it. But yeah, GG's and well played to the CLAT Academy side. Just a brilliant series all round. And Low Rockets was unlucky for them. They did show that they could compete with this team, but yeah, I feel like there was just too many mistakes on the rotation, the defensive end, and I feel like comms as well. You know, this didn't work out for them, and you know, those small mistakes that they made, CLAT Academy did a great job of capitalizing on them. So yeah, well played to those two sides. GG's in the chat is what we like to see.